Ben Schwartz!
Yay! I am Candace Bailey.
Today
We got a fun show.
it's an amazing show.
Yeah.
Today on the show we have
No, you can't say that.
oh,
on TV.
Stuff girls say. We have an interview with Stuff Girls Say. Okay.
And who do we have on?
The hardest working man in show business, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, is here. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is here. And he's gonna talk to me because he is forced to talk to me.
And I think he wants to.
I don't know if he wants to.
I think he wants to.
We'll see if he wants to.
I just want to point out really quick before we get started.
Okay.
I was on Twitter, and I was following the funniest person on Twitter.
Who is this?
I don't know if you've ever heard of this person before, but Zilch's Arm.
Zilch's Arm! Has anybody heard of Zilch's Arm?
Zilch's Arm is on Twitter. Zilch's Arm. Zilch's Arm. But equally tied.
Can I
for
stop
funny.
you for a second? Nothing is equally as funny as Zilch's Arm.
That might be true. Maybe just under Zilch's Arm. Have you heard of Rejected Jokes?
Rejected jokes
So
on Twitter?
funny.
Okay, let's give it a
So
second.
funny.
Rejected jokes on Twitter? Yeah.
Have you heard of
That's me, guys. Zilch's Arm went like this. You? That's what Zilch's Arm does.
Shut the front door. You are Rejected Joke?
Yeah, it's weird. You think that because I'm on the show, my Twitter followers would just go through the roof.
It's because nobody knew. They probably thought that you were Ben Schwartz, the lawyer.
Oh, Ben Schwartz, the lawyer.
They're
Yeah,
probably following Ben Schwartz this
You're
whole time.
probably right.
Now they know you're Rejected
Jokes,
Jokes.
Twitter handle, and rejectedjokes.com. We can go to both of those places.
Oh, look at that.
If you miss me after this week, right?
Whichever one will, I'm sure.
Oh.
Especially me. It's true.
That's not. Oh, I didn't want that moment to end. It felt so real.
Let's run down the top things on the web.
Let's go around the net. All right, guys, what is up first, Candace?
Do you like fighting games like Street Fighter 2?
Yeah, of course I like Street Fighter 2.
Well, then you are gonna love Real Fighter 2.
Hey, bro, don't make me overreact to that minor accident. Unforgivable insult. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, run. Do you know who you're dealing with? Do you even know? Come on, come at me. Sure, removal. Reconsidered. Yup. Ow, ow, ow. Drunk girlfriend, tag team activate.
Stop it! Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop it!
Hold on. My glasses, you ass. Critical strike. Are you cool? Are you cool? No, I'll kill you. Are you cool? Just tell me you're cool and I'll let you go. Ow. You win. On the ground now.
Nobody wins. Nobody wins in a bar fight.
The next level of this game is actually an 8-bit version of Night Court. Is that reference too old? Does anybody get that reference? Zilch's Arm got it.
Hey, have you ever been in a bar fight? In a fight?
Emotionally?
No, like a bar fight.
Like an emotional bar fight? Like emotionally in a bar fight? Like, has a woman ever broken my heart in a bar?
Never mind. Let's move on.
Okay.
Up next, a really stupid product from Japan.
How stupid can it be?
Watch.
All right.
Why would anyone ever want people to know how they're feeling at all times? Like, I get in bad moods. I don't want people to know that I'm in a bad mood.
Can I
Or
tell
if I'm
you?
excited because I see a boy, I don't want him to see my tail wagging because I'm excited.
But the only way they would possibly know is if that boy was already checking out your ass to begin with. That's the only way they would possibly know there's a tail, right?
That's true.
And by the way, if I was doing that and I was like, look at that girl, why is there a tail there? That would be
Weird,
That would be
right?
the worst thing in the universe.
Yeah, I have a tail.
That's it? There's two?
It wags
We have
all
two
the time.
videos and that's
no,
it?
we have one more. Why do you always try to cut off my third video, Ben? Finally, an amazing death scene from the 1973 Turkish movie Karteki Kiz.
That many gunshots to kill that guy.
Oh, they're not done yet.
Your move, Nicolas Cage. Right?
Yes. And that wraps up Around the Net.
Coming up next, you people are spending a ton of money on your cellular telephones.
And we'll tell you how pretending to be Batman could actually be good for you right after this.
Stick around! Stick around! Yes! For most of you, the past 4 years have been tough. You made sacrifices. You're eating out less. You're skipping the latest Spider-Man reboots, starring the beautiful version of me. No, I'm copying him, but I am disappointed as well. And you're probably still wearing the same red skinny jeans you've been wearing for years, even though they're not cool anymore, unless you're a hipster. In that case, they were never cool. And that's why you're cool. Nailed that delivery. Either way, your bank, one person claps. Either way, your bank accounts have taken a huge hit, and all because of one thing, the economy. Not totally joking with you, it's your cell phone. A study by the Labor Department has found that while people have been spending far less on things like cars, entertainment, and clothing, the average person is now spending almost $1,300 a year on their smartphone. I know, and that's just the monthly service fees we're talking about. So the number goes up if you bought that iPhone 5, which of course you did, because let's face it, that 4S ain't cool enough anymore, unless you're a hipster. And in that case, it was never cool. And that's why you're cool. By the way, we couldn't find a hipster that had an actual behind. That's like, there's no butt there. That's like a gentleman that picks up his pants and goes, whoa, it goes all the way up. Good one. But let's put things in perspective. What can $1,300 really buy you these days anyway? I wish we had a list. That would be amazing. Oh, we do have a list? We do have a list? Okay, Zilch's arm, we do? Fantastic. Here's what $1,300 can buy you. A quinceañera at medieval times. Half a boob job. And I'm not quite certain if that means half of a breast is done or just one breast. We didn't do all the research. 1,313 trips to the 99-cent store. One non-purebred miniature horse. If you go purebred, the price just skyrockets. By the way, that is absolutely not, that is like half old zebra. That is a weird, oh, I want to see what happened to make that. A tattoo of you and your friends at medieval times. You guys, remember that trip we all took because we had money? And finally, tattoo removal surgery to remove that terrible tattoo you got of all your friends at medieval times. Whose idea was that? That was terrible. Look at all the amazing things I could have gotten if I didn't have a cell phone. You know what? That's it. I'm getting rid of my cell phone. Hey, guys, you know what? We should all throw out our cell phones, throw them in the garbage, get out and live life, right? Who's with me? Nobody? Nobody in the entire world is with me. I'm so sorry, iPhone, if you can hear me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I was bad to you. Unless, wait, you guys want to do it? Do you guys want to go? Okay, no, you know what? I'm sorry. I love you, cell phone. I'll never think of leaving you again. New story, gentlemen. I have some sad news. Your balls may be killing you.
What?
I wanted one girl to say what. And not just because of YouTube videos like this. No, I'm referring to a new study of Korean eunuchs. Not the operating system. No, not that. By the way, that joke only works on this television program. I'm talking about the ancient order of guys who've had their gentlemen's luggage surgically removed. Their avocados guacamole. Their Epcot centers closed for repairs. The baby factories outsourced. Their watermelons Gallagher'd. Their Marie's Antoinetted. Their huevos rancheroed. These boys got their testicles ripped off. Hope for applause? None? That's no problem. Don't worry about it. A group of Korean researchers just completed a study on the lifespans of ancient eunuchs, and it turns out that these old-timey neutered Korean dudes lived an average of 14 years longer than their still bald counterparts. Of course, this research might convince some life-hungry menfolk to throw their tiny sailors overboard in a desperate bid to live another decade, because who doesn't want to enjoy an additional 14 years of sexless, pleasureless, sack-free existence? Am I right, you guys? Guys? Oh, I'm wrong? Nobody wants to clap at me anymore. This whole show is about you clapping. Please don't take my balls. Now you clap. No, screw that. Hey, world, I got a tip for you. Pretend to be Batman. Okay. A new study from the University of Buffalo, which is my favorite source for new studies, by far, found that men who look at photos of Batman feel stronger and are more confident. This goes against the conventional wisdom that someone as awesome as Batman would make men feel bad about themselves. But, according to psychologist Sharon Lamb, I quote, "The comic book superhero was invented to address male vulnerability." So basically, being super in a Batman is a way of coping with the pressures and social expectations of modern masculinity. Okay, fine, you know what? Let's see if this works. I'm ready to be a test subject. Put Batman in front of me, and I'll tell you if I feel more masculine.
Hello. Hello. Hello, Benjamin. How are you?
Don't ever touch me. I did not mean this Batman. I definitely did not want this Batman.
I'm still Batman, Chum, a marvel of modern masculinity.
Really?
That's it, yes.
A marvel?
A marvel,
Don't
sir.
ever touch me. You should learn from the first time, Batman.
All right, all
It's
right.
paint. Your eyebrows are painted.
I'm continually kind of aghast.
Oh, fine. You know what? What manly things have you done today? Prove to me that you're manly.
Well,
Yeah?
old chum, I just recovered Julie Newmar's stolen pedal pushers. That's right. She was quite delighted.
This is honestly the worst. This is the worst I've ever
great.
seen.
This is great. This is great. And then I tracked down the fiendish Joker in his lair.
That's fantastic. Okay, more stuff like that. You got the Joker.
You
So
got
it's in
him.
your lair. You
You've
got him. And what are you doing
right
to him,
there.
man?
Oh, I did the only appropriate thing you do to that villain of diabolical proportions. I'll tell you what I did.
Hit it.
I did this. What?
What are you doing?
Dancing.
No, you're not dancing. By the way, this is insane because the whole time you said I couldn't spend any money on the monologue, and you bust the week's budget on this? That's crazy.
Please, Ben, please, please. There's always time for a Batusi.
Not again. Don't you dare. No, don't you dare use the Dutch angle. Don't use the Dutch angle. Stop. Everybody stop. Stop it. What are you doing? Stop. 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 Your bat suit gets awfully sweaty. Okay? Get out of here, okay? Oh, my God, it stinks.
Very fragrant, very fragrant.
Okay, listen. You're not the gravelly-voiced Christian Bale Batman that I wanted.
I may not be the Batman you want, but I'm the Batman you can understand.
Get out of here.
All right,
Get out of
all
here.
right, we'll go.
All of you, get out of here.
We'll go.
Both of you guys get out of here. Don't shake. Ugh, you can vote. Weird. Well, you're not even, there's no music to dance to. You know what? Honestly, honestly, in comparison to that, I actually do feel more masculine. Right? You know what I mean?
Is this the exit over here?
Get away!
All right.
That's crazy. Still ahead, we talk to the crap girls say guys about what happens when you go viral. Don't. In case you've forgotten, guys, here's what girls say.
I love my friends. I like it. I don't love it. I love this wrapping paper.
I love her.
I don't know how she does it.
What do you say?
Why didn't you tell me?
You should just tell him.
You should come visit me at work today.
I keep thinking today's Tuesday.
I keep thinking today's Tuesday. Is today Tuesday? Can I ask you something?
Can I tell you something?
Can you imagine? Can I help you?
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? Kidding me right now? Are you even listening to me? I'm sorry, do I know you?
Who's that?
Who's calling me?
What?
What's your dog's name?
What is it?
Please welcome the creators of Stuff Girls Say, Kyle Humphrey and Graydon Shepard! It's great how, like, they're so excited already.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing.
Anything could happen, right? It's weird to see you not as a woman.
I know. Sorry.
Can you talk like that the whole time? That's
I
good.
will. I'll do it for you.
I know so many women like that. I apologize. All right, so this is what I'm going to say. This started as a Twitter account, correct?
Yes.
And then did it just take off automatically, or how long were you guys doing it before you felt like all of a sudden you were getting followers after followers?
We started the Twitter feed last April,
Okay.
and then we did we had about 60,000 followers when we released the
You don't have
videos
to brag.
in December.
You don't have to brag. Yes. You know what I mean? You don't have to brag. We get it. You guys are amazing. You don't have to brag. And then I think a cool way of doing it, and like for people to learn, because this show is kind of about that as well, that you making those videos, and then all of a sudden I feel like everybody was making parodies of said videos. When I was doing research for this, you guys have made 4 videos on your account, correct?
That's right.
There are 7,000 videos online. No, I made that number up. How good did that feel, though?
Sounds right, though.
There are a series of parody videos. How did it feel when you started seeing these parody videos coming out?
It was crazy to see. It was like 2 days after we posted our first video, we started to see spin-offs.
You can call them spin-offs.
Yeah, I just did. Yeah. I'll do it again. So the spin-offs were really amazing to see happen, and they happened so fast, and there were so many of them.
Yeah. And then it's true that all the 4 that we saw, you kind of filmed them all in one day?
Yeah, we filmed the 4 in one day, and then we showed them to Juliet after we met her, and we filmed
Juliet
Lewis, just my pal Jules. Hey, Julesy.
You're talking about JL?
Yeah.
You're talking about JL. What's up, JL? Right. She's actually here right now! No, I'm kidding. Sorry. You don't have to be disappointed. You showed it to her, and she was...
And we asked her to be in them, and so we filmed a pickup day afterwards.
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
there's a book as well.
There's a book.
Yes.
Now, was the intention always to release a book when you were doing the Twitter?
We thought about a book when we first started doing the Twitter, but then the videos came first. So after the videos came out, we kind of got the opportunity to make the book happen.
Yeah. Now, are you going to do more videos?
Well, what?
No spoilers. Did I just spoil something?
No.
Is that like a big spoiler?
No, it's not a spoiler. We'll never say never. I mean, as long as people are still saying stuff, we'll keep listening.
Yeah.
That's great. You should put that in the book, I feel like.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Exactly.
I totally understand. Do you remember the first one that started it all, that maybe one of you guys was like, we should start a Twitter for this? Was there one thing? How did the first tweet start?
It was, could you pass me that blanket? So,
Which made it all the way into the book. So,
Is that true?
Yeah.
Can you put, and then what, so tell me what it is. So someone's literally like, can you pass me that blanket?
it was
And
the 2
someone
of
else-
us on the couch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think he asked me to pass on the
Take me
blanket.
back to that day. Take me back to that day. Take me there right now. I want to see that moment. I want to see that moment right now.
Could you pass me that blanket?
You should clap for that. That's live theater. That's live theater. Your face became so disgruntled. You aged like 50
are you?
years.
What is that? Yeah,
It's
what
like
are you
you've
asking
never
me
met
that
him
for?
before.
Yeah.
And then essentially, was it like, we should make a Twitter account?
Yeah, it struck us as something feminine to say, and we just started, we grew up with our moms and sisters constantly around, and we have a lot of girlfriends, and we really identify with women, so it just kind of started flowing out, and we had this Word document prepared.
Do you think that guys have a better chance at absorbing the unique things that women do, and you guys can do it better? If a woman had started this Twitter account, do you think it probably would be way, way different, or what do you think? How would it work?
Well, I think a lot of our material comes directly from women, so...
You gotta stop bragging. I'm so sorry. You're bragging like crazy today. Like crazy. You gotta stop him. You hear him?
Sorry,
It's not your fault.
it's over. Yeah.
The blanket.
We came separately, yeah.
It makes it makes total sense, and the book is doing absolutely fantastic and
Yeah.
well.
It just came out
Last Tuesday, yeah.
last Tuesday, so we're just starting to see people actually see it and all the stuff that we put into it. So yeah.
Okay, now do you have advice? Because I know sometimes people come up on the show. You sincerely started a Twitter account from nothing, and it has become a phenomenon. Where I was watching these short films and laughing hysterically for so long. Is there advice you could give to people that kind of want to start from Twitter, or is this question terrible?
No, not at all.
Start from Twitter, and then essentially, you guys are making money off of it, man. It started off as a fun thing, and now you have books and you have, you know, videos and stuff like that. How would you? Is there any advice you can give the people out there that kind of want to take that path?
I think we just really liked doing it every single day.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't something that we didn't want to do, we got excited about what we would tweet, and then we got excited about. I got excited about getting in a wig, and then when we were making the book,
I got excited about you sped through that. That's amazing. I really just wanted to wear a wig.
I kind of like wearing
We're
a wig.
making money
yeah.
off of me wearing a wig. That seems crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and then it's so basically it's the matter of like following the passion. You guys were passionate about making fun. You weren't even thinking about the money at the beginning.
No, no, no.
And now you guys are billionaires. Is that true?
Yeah.
Billionaires. And when you came here, you came in is it a helicopter?
Yeah, it's on the roof.
Yeah, and when you're coming down, you said like something a girl would say, like, "Oh, this helicopter's real small," or something like that.
Yeah,
I wish we had a bigger helicopter or something like that.
yeah. It's windy.
That's perfect. Oh, that was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite of the parodies? Because there are so many. Is there a favorite of yours?
I think stuff Sri Lankan mothers say.
Yes. Please, everybody watch that as well after they've seen all of your material.
All of ours, yeah.
Please, please see that. It was amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank
I really
you.
do think it's funny. And this is the book, Tough Girl Says, right? This is it right here. Let's say thanks to Kyle and Graydon from Believe Girl Says. Available now for purchase in bookstores. Oh, I want to get him done with it because this is the best picture right there. Yay! Bookstores!
All the news you need to know.
It's Thursday, September 27th, and here are your top stories. First up, NFL fans rejoice. Yes, because the real refs are returning. In case you didn't know, since June, NFL referees have been locked out by team owners over contract disputes. And the league brought in high school, yes, and lingerie. League refs as replacements. Yes, terrible, terrible idea. Thank you in the booth. Fans, you might still be licking your wounds over this. Remember that botched call Ben told you about? The one that resulted in the Green Bay Packers losing to the Seattle Seahawks? Okay, well, apparently that mistake created enough of an uproar to pressure the NFL and Referees Association to figure out a quick resolution. Late last night, referees and owners reached an 8-year collective bargaining agreement. This marks the longest agreement between officials and the league in NFL history. Now, it seems a lot of players are relieved. Josh Cribbs of the Cleveland Browns tweeted that he never thought he'd be excited for the refs to come back, but said that it was definitely necessary. Lucky for Josh, the real refs will be back as soon as tonight to oversee his game as the Browns face off against the Ravens. Next, here's a bit of shocking news. Declassified American documents have been discovered that label WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange as an enemy of the state. Legally, this puts Assange in the same category as Al-Qaeda and the Taliban. The ruling has serious implications, too, not only for Assange, but for military personnel as well. Get this, any member of the military that contacts WikiLeaks or is deemed a WikiLeaks supporter can be charged with communicating with the enemy, a.k.a. treason. This is a big deal. It's a crime punishable by death. Yes. Assange is still in the Ecuadorian embassy in London. He's been holed up there since June in an attempt to avoid extradition to Sweden, where he faces allegations of sexual assault. Wow. And finally, astronomers have discovered a new comet that will likely be more radiant than the full moon. Ooh, yes. The researchers say it will pass by our planet late next year. If the predictions are right, it will be the brightest comet ever witnessed in human history. It'll be easily visible to the naked eye, but scientists say the comet will be most brilliant on November 28th of 2013. So clear your calendars, people. This is some stargazing that you are not going to want to miss. I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. Stay tuned. Joseph Gordon-Levitt from Looper will be here to talk time travel, Batman, and fake noses.
Time travel is a bitch, man. Please welcome Joseph Gordon-Levitt! Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That was enthusiastic, dude.
That
Thank
feels
you.
good, right?
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it starts there and it dips way down. Nobody will be that happy. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, this is what I was thinking before you came on. It's like Jogo. It's kind of like YOLO. Do you know YOLO? You only live once?
No. Oh, yeah,
For
no,
real?
that's the Drake thing, right?
Yes, that's the Drake thing.
yeah,
YOLO.
yeah.
So I was thinking YOLO, Jogo could be like, it's like an acronym, so it'd be like, just ordinary guys. Oh.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So it's like you only live once, like
Right,
just ordinary
but someone
guys.
at the end has to go, oh.
Exactly. It has to be someone opposite me. It always makes it work. If that person opposite me isn't there. Okay, so I saw Looper, and I thought it was amazing. It was
thanks,
fantastic.
dude.
I
Thank
really,
you.
really enjoyed the film. I feel like I am going to have trouble talking about it because I don't want to spoil anything. There's like a zillion twists. Can I say that you're in the film? Can I say that you're in the movie?
No, you probably shouldn't
No?
have said
Okay,
that.
can we edit that out? Or is
Yeah,
it too
we
late?
can- we
It's
can
already
edit that,
happened?
alright.
Can I say that when I watched it, I ate popcorn that
No, come on.
For real? Sincerely, not even that? I can't even talk about the popcorn stuff? Okay, I did see Looper. I honestly, they've warned me not to spoil anything. Do you have your sentences you can say that won't ruin anything?
No, sure. No, I don't know. It's funny. I don't think there's that many twists in it, but all
Can
right.
and can I tell everybody how it ends?
Sure, go ahead. Tell it.
At the very end of this film, I'll do it right here. There's an amazing credit
someone goes,
sequence.
oh.
At the very end. And by the way, that's my cameo in the film. At the very end, I go, with a big mustache, I go, oh. Tell us about the movie. Tell us a little bit about the movie.
Well, it's a sci-fi time travel movie. The basic crux of it is what you would do if you actually got to meet your future self.
Right, and
what
your
you would
future
say
self is played by
Bruce Willis.
Who is the voice of the baby from Look Who's Talking? Has he been in any other films? I saw Look Who's Talking, was a huge fan of that movie.
Is he also the voice in Look Who's Talking 2? Because that's the one I prefer.
No spoilers. I can't believe you just ruined Look Who's Talking 2 for me. I can't believe we're talking about spoilers. But it's essentially you finding your future self, right?
Right.
And then the whole idea is that this guy...
Oh, that's all you're going to say.
Okay, you're right. I shouldn't have even said you're a guy. You don't know if you play like some sort of weird twist transvestite in the film. But it truly is. When I saw it, and I love sci-fi movies, I think it's like a great sci-fi movie, and I feel
Thanks,
like
dude.
cinema right now doesn't have a ton of them, and it's really fun to watch.
I appreciate that. Well, yeah, it's my favorite kind of sci-fi is the ones where it gets your heart going, it has all the exhilaration, but it really gives you something to think about.
Yes.
And sci-fi is really just a springboard to dramatize what essentially is a human question, what it would a conversation.
Which is an amazing scene.
Yeah, man, thank you. I think it's a really good scene, too.
Don't
But
say
yeah,
thank you. Don't say thank you.
I shouldn't say thank you anymore.
No, man.
No.
Don't.
No, chicks like douchebags who never say
That's
thank
it.
you, right?
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you one more
Right,
time.
okay.
Straight up, I'll give it to you one more time. I thought that you were great in this movie.
Right.
What the hell, man? You don't have to on me. You don't have to go nuts on me. Okay, in Looper, you do play young Bruce Willis, and then I heard through our researcher that to prepare for the role, you actually listened to, was it audio of his in your ear? Did you listen on your iPod? for
Yeah,
quite some
yeah.
time?
Like I would watch his movies and then I'd rip the audio off of the movies and put them on the iPod and just listen on repeat to his voice.
Which one of his films? Because this is my question. If I was listening to Bruce Willis, essentially I'd be thinking of Yippee-Ki-Yay, I'd be thinking of Die Hard. Did you go to
I
like
thought it
his?
was Look Who's Talking.
Oh man, I set myself up.
I actually listened to I watched Look Who's Talking a lot while I was researching Looper.
That's amazing. I can see that. That's why a lot of the movie, if you guys haven't seen it yet, you act like a baby for half the film. For half the film. Like, you'll be in a scene and you have this gun, right? And then all of a sudden you'll see keys and you'll just run towards the keys. It's like someone dangling.
Sin City was probably the movie I watched the most.
It's a great movie, another great sci-fi movie.
Yeah, I love Sin City. That's probably part of why I watched it so much, is I like that movie. But also, it's got kind of that noir feel to it, and there's a lot of voiceover in it, and there's a lot of voiceover in Looper, and so yeah, that was one I watched a lot.
It's amazing. From what I've seen of you, right, I feel like everything I see you on, when you hosted SNL last week, and you were amazing in it.
Thank you.
It was amazing. Another live television program.
Yes.
And I see every time you do something, you're nice. You're like always nice in everything. So for this show, if it's possible, can you just say one thing mean? I just want you to be mean. Just say one mean thing. Just say one mean thing to me. Sincerely.
To you?
Yeah, or anybody, you know what? It could be anything. Just one mean thing. Don't think about it that long. Just throw something out there. Just gonna get like, just one.
Say a mean thing to you.
Any mean thing in the universe. It could be any mean thing.
I'm stumped.
You can only say nice things.
Yeah. It's the best way to be, man. If you start saying mean things to people,
I agree.
It does come back around. I actually really do believe that. I think if you read like those mean-spirited magazines and stuff, like I'm superstitious. I don't like to have those around me because I actually do think it comes back.
The energy from those magazines.
I actually do.
I 100% agree. By the way, the whole idea of being nice to people and hoping that would be nice back to you.
Yeah. Well, it works. I'm proof. People tend to be nice to me.
I hate you so much. You're in every movie I want to be in. I hate you. Sincerely. You're in, it seems like you're in every movie. Have you ever been to the movie theater, walked in to see like a movie, and the movie starts, and you're like, oh, I'm in this?
I'm in this program.
I'm in this program? No. But obviously a movie that the entire universe had seen, and I was a huge, huge fan of, Dark Knight Rises.
Thank you.
When you went to that film, because this is what I would have done if I had to roll, and I'm assuming there can't be any spoilers. I think it's $1 billion. Everybody's seen this film.
Everyone yeah, it's true. There's going to be people who complain if you say spoilers right now.
That's fine.
Just
My
letting you know.
100,000 Twitter followers will be fine with it. But
if you haven't seen the movie, turn off the TV.
Just mute this part, because you don't know what I'm saying. When you come in and the reveal is that you're Robin, when you like saw the premiere maybe with some buddies, and that happens, did you go like this?
It was kind of like...
Oh no! I'm gonna be the reason that you're mean all of a sudden. I truly do believe.
Was that me? I thought I was doing this person a favor.
No, I have a feeling that you were in a relationship with that person. Doing that person a favor. Truly, Christopher Nolan is a huge inspiration for me, and I'm assuming with Inception, which you were amazing in, and then Dark Knight, all these things, amazing in. And then you get to work with Steven Spielberg, man.
Yeah.
You know he did like E.T. and Jaws and everything?
And Look Who's Talking 3.
He did Look Who's Talking 3! Yeah. Steven Spielberg.
No, it's true, man. It's funny, because Steven, even though he's so renowned and he's done so much stuff, he was like such a kid on set. Like, he was so excited about this movie. It's something he's been trying to make happen for like a decade or something.
Right.
And he was just having so much fun. It's really true.
It's amazing. Then I saw a picture of Daniel Day-Lewis that was on the internet of him eating in like a random cafe dressed as Lincoln.
Daniel was pissed that happened.
I can't imagine he would be happy, by the way.
I was bummed too, because what he did was so great that to have it sort of spoiled like that was sort of a bummer. But
I think he's truly one of the greatest actors of all time.
I agree with you.
When I watch anything he does, it's like watching an acting class and feeling, for me, it's probably different for you, but for me, it's like I can't imagine ever being that good to do something like that.
He's in his own sort of realm. Well, my favorite actors are the chameleons. You know, the ones where you watch the movie and you don't see that actor on the screen.
Absolutely. Name one of those. That you really look up
Gary
to.
Oldman's another one.
Of course, man.
Like Meryl Streep does it. Or, you know, Peter Sellers, you know, or
absolutely
people like that. And so to watch Daniel Day-Lewis become Abraham Lincoln, I honestly had no problem looking up at him and thinking I was talking to Abraham Lincoln.
It's perfect. You don't even have to act. You can just talk to the dude.
That's kind of was my plan of attack.
That's
actually.
by the way, that's a
Yeah.
perfect plan of
Yeah.
attack. You went through every single director, so you ended up having to direct your own film. Is that correct?
That's
Sincerely.
I'm like, wow, I might as well.
You might right. There's literally nobody else to work with. Screw it, I'll do it. I'll direct this thing. Can you talk about that a little bit? I
Yeah,
know
I'd love to.
a little
Thanks
bit
for bringing it up.
100%. It's called Don John's Addiction.
That's right, yeah.
Right. I remember a while back when you were casting it, and and it's done. You wrapped. It's in the can, correct?
We finished shooting it. We're editing it now. Yeah.
And what did you think? What's the experience of? Because I've only done it with short films. What's the experience of directing yourself in a feature-length film? Did you give yourself? Was it hard to give yourself notes? Were you harder on yourself? Like, what was that like for you?
Well, I've had a lot of practice making short films and stuff, and it can be weird seeing yourself or hearing your own voice, but I think if you do it enough, you get used to it.
Right.
So when I'm looking at myself on the monitor, it doesn't. I actually do. I call him he. I don't say
You
me.
call yourself he.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe that's really
Is it mostly
self-absorbed
this?
or something.
Is it mostly this? He nailed it, you guys. He doesn't need another. That guy is so good. He doesn't need. You know what? Let's see it in playback one more time because I want to see him nail it time after time. He doesn't need another one. Let's give him another one just for fun. Just like, okay, you have a website. It's hitrecord.com, correct?
Hitrecord.org.
.org. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Hitrecord.org.
But the cool kids just call it Hit Record.
I'm so sorry. I'm not cool.
So I said something mean about you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. You guys are not allowed to cheer for that. No, hitrecord.org, okay? And tell me a little bit about the site because this is something that I am very interested in as well because I came from
'cause you make
improv
videos
and short
and stuff,
films. Yeah.
Right. Well, we call it an open collaborative production company, which just means that we put our projects up on the site and anybody can come and contribute to them. And we make short films, we make music, books.
But essentially, does that mean that I can upload a video of mine and then other people will re-edit it or put sound to it? Or
Yeah,
what does it mean?
exactly. Like if you wrote something good, other people might act it out. Or if you put your footage up, someone else might edit it. Or someone else might just change the ending. Or, you know, anybody can kind of remix each other's stuff, and that's how we collaborate.
That's amazing. And then is there ever any stuff of yours personally that you put up there that people can play
all
with?
the time. Yeah, that's the best way. When I really want to get a project going, it's like I contribute to it, and that's when people.
That's
tend to
amazing.
pay
So
attention.
essentially, you've developed this community of artistic, creative people to work on something, and it's a website that the world can use.
Yeah, that's the idea. And then
Yeah.
when we make money with our productions, then we split the profits, and half go back to the company, and half go to all the different artists who contributed to the final product.
That's
So,
unbelievable. You
yeah,
are
it's fun,
sincerely,
man.
I look up to you very much. You're doing everything in
thanks,
the world
man.
correctly and well, and you're being a good person while doing it. Everybody give it up for Joseph
Hey.
Gordon-Levitt! You can catch Looper in theaters this weekend. Now let's travel through space and time to Pandas.
Thank you. Still ahead, a 9th grade ninja and more Attack of the Show. On the next Attack of the Show. Stock up on ammo. Actor Steven Yeun will be here live to break down the latest season of The Walking Dead. Plus, health guru Deepak Chopra and his son Gotham drop by the studio with their new documentary, Decoding Deepak. Then on DVD Tuesday, Chris Gore plays Byron or Pass with Tim Burton's Dark Shadows and the Nazis in Space movie Iron Sky. Also, Weston Scott heads to the biggest Oktoberfest in the U.S. for some beer, brats, and of course, lederhosen. And Grace Helbig gets abducted by Liam Neeson when she checks out Taken 2. It's on the next Attack of the Show. Need a killer DJ for your next rager but don't have any room for their rig? Then check out turntable.fm. This social media website is completely user-driven, playing commercial-free songs by people with similar music taste as yours. Jump in between rooms as different users take turns spinning their favorite tracks. And when you muster the guts, jump on the wheels of steel and play your favorite jams for the world. As you DJ, those in the room can show you love by awesoming a song. The more awesomes you get, the more DJ points you accumulate, which you can use to upgrade your avatar. If a song gets enough lames, it's skipped to the next track. But you can build your queue by searching for tracks available or upload your own tunes. Find the best DJ around or do the spinning yourself, all for free at turntable.fm or snag the app on iOS and Android.
I'm so sorry. I got to take this. I can't talk to you right now.
No one's calling you. I can see
Yeah.
your
Let's keep
phone.
going. Let's keep going. Who cares? Let's keep going.
What are you
Who cares?
doing? You were
Who
not
cares?
that cool.
Who cares?
We're doing a live show here.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, we have an exclusive clip from your show. Randy Cunningham, 9th grade ninja here. Ben, what can you tell us about it?
First of all, thank you, Candace.
Oh, you're welcome, Ben.
My show, I have this show on Disney XD, which
Why don't you brag about it?
Okay, yeah, I'm in 3 television shows. I'm in a show called Parks and Recreation, House of Lies, and...
Sarcasm.
Yeah, okay, I'm
Sarcasm.
sorry. Yep, no, I'm a big meanie. Okay, so Randy Cunningham, 9th Grade Ninja. It's on Disney XD. It's the story of this 9th grader who also has the ability to turn into a ninja. It's like a buddy comedy with him and his
cool.
best friend. It's awesome.
I
And
like
it's
ninjas.
really well animated. It's run by Titmouse, and there's all these amazing things in it. And I'm psyched for people to check it out. Candace, is
Do you
it...
have braces?
No.
Oh,
you
that's
know
good.
what? You know what? You're right. It's
No.
terrible. No, it's really amazing. Hey, we have a clip. It
Let's
mixes
check it out.
action and comedy, both of them. You can watch it together, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
There it is. That must be where the Golden Doctor's notes are. All we gotta do to get out of climbing Green's rope is climb a rope. How's that for irony? I'll just ninja out, grab the notepad, we'll get Julian, and we bounce. Y'all dressed? Good, cause that... Whoa. Probably shouldn't have left Julian behind. Boom! Stuck it! Sweet ninja, that hurt.
That's fun. You can see that episode of Randy Cunningham 9th Grade Ninja tonight on Disney XD. But right now, it's time for today's epic fail.
There's a special delivery of embarrassment and pain.
The sun does not have no prisoners.
Well, that is the fastest way to get your package delivered.
Yeah, except that biker was unconscious, so the UPS guy just left a missed delivery notice on his helmet.
I hate when that happens. Fail, UPS. What a Thursday show.
What a fantastic
I
Thursday.
mean, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Hey, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was here. Can you believe
I
it?
can't, and he's so nice. What
He
a
was
nice
so nice.
guy.
A wonderful and talented human
Yeah,
being.
so let's thank him.
Okay, fine.
Thanks to Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Okay.